Hey shooters, out here at the range today, I want to try to give you some pointers on how to go about shooting offhand rifle, or shooting the rifle offhand. In high power rifle, you can grab your, well, this is what happens to be my Savage Recon. You can hold the rifle, up against your shoulder, palm underneath the magazine, elbow on your hip, kick your hip out, and you just rest. So it was called, you're shooting within your wobble zone. The gun will just sit there, and in a high power rifle, you single load. So you'll have one round in the chamber, and you'll just hold the gun there and just let the natural wobble take over. Kind of a little figure eight will kind of occur. You'll see a nice little lazy eight occur. I'm exaggerating the movement so you can see it. And you apply a positive pressure to the trigger, and when it breaks, you get a shot within your wobble zone. So if you got an 8-ring wobble zone, you're always going to get 8 or better. If you got an X-ring wobble zone, you're always going to get an X. We're practical shooters. We're 3-gunners. We shoot a little, we try to use as little of that time clock as we can. So to do that, we have to apply a little different technique. And this is not one that I developed. This is one that I got from high-power rifle shooters who were shooting in windy conditions. Instead of trying to hold, let the wind blow you around, you apply energy into your gun. In other words, you tell the gun what you want it to do the whole time. Instead of just resting and waiting for your natural rhythm to take over and your natural, wobble zone and breaking a shot within it, you actually hold the rifle out a little bit further, or in my case, a lot bit further. And I'd like the people hold the gun closer to the muzzle where you have more ability to control the muzzle end of the gun. And then you actually put energy into the gun. So as if you're taking a laser pointer and putting it at a wall statically, just hold it. You'll see your natural little vibration that's inherent in the human condition. And then if you actually ask it to swipe, in other words, try to draw a nice smooth line. And as soon as you apply energy to that laser, the wibbles and wobbles go away. You can draw nice smooth lines. Same goes for when you're running the rifle offhand. So what I would like you to do is try some longer distance targets, 150 yards or more. And these are the targets I'm shooting at today are 168 from where I'm standing. They're 10-inch discs. And I've got a camera running downrange so you can see what's going on. And I got some in-camera footage we'll cut to so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But what I want you to do is approach shoot. It's called approach shooting. And I want you to come in from somewhere maybe 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, somewhere below the target. Now, instead of coming down from the top, you'll notice you can't see my face as I'm coming down from the top. Well, I couldn't see the target either if you come down from the top because you've covered up the target. So you approach from the bottom, somewhere from the bottom. If the targets are closer, I tend to approach from 9 o'clock. On a plate rack, I'm shooting a plate rack at 60 yards, I tend to work my way just across because its speed is of the essence and I can drive the gun across the targets. But on further targets, I like to come from below. You experiment on your own, see what you come up with. But I want you to approach the target from underneath somewhere and work your crosshairs or your sighting system onto the target. And at the same time, I want you to apply positive pressure to the trigger finger. And as your crosshairs cross into the kill zone or the hit zone of the target, you let the shot break. Now, it's a timing shot to be sure. So you actually have to have very good trigger control, and everyone needs good trigger control if you want to be a good shooter. That's where it starts, this little digit here. But that's another story. I want you to, again, bring your sighting system into the target and break the shot as the sights work their way into the target. Don't worry about stopping or slowing down. Just move into the target. Now, if you move the gun really fast, you have to break the trigger a little sooner. If you move the gun really slow, you have a little more time to break the shot. As you do this more often, and at different distances and different target sizes, you will start collecting a little database of how fast the interaction between trigger finger and sight movement across the target occurs, and work within that envelope, and you should get hits more often than not. And now that you've seen how it looks through the lens of the scope on camera, let's see if we can do it live. That's really what counts. So again, I'm starting about 6:30, working my way up to the target, breaking the shot, applying positive pressure to the rear the whole time. And oh, there's one miss. And there it is. And the last target, yeah, sure. And up from 6:30, and there it is. It's not necessarily as easy as 1, 2, 3, but it's often easier when you practice a little bit and apply the technique known as approach shooting to your offhand shooting. You'll find that it'll add a few more points to your score, lessen your time on the clock, and make all the rest of the positions you shoot in a little bit easier, because once you can do it offhand, you can do it from just about anywhere. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Catch up with you later. Bye for now.